Hi there, this is Tracy from Tracing Dreams. I wanted to share with you this collaboration that Meg at Chasing Retro has hosted, and this is the November paper here that has all of the different ideas on it. Today I am going to try to make some mini booklets or scrap pads with some of the scraps that I have. I recently made some journals that I will probably be making a video about soon. And had a lot of scraps left over. So I did make some mini scrap pads or little notepads that can go in journals. So I will show you how I make them, and then I'll show you a few other ones that I've made recently. So let's see here. So I already cut these down to size so that you wouldn't have to watch me cut all the papers. But basically I cut some scraps into the same size, and then these two pieces of cardstock, and then I just line them all up like a little notepad here. It doesn't want to line up on the side there. And I take my little Tim Holtz attacher here and use a row of little staples. Probably don't need quite this many, but yeah, so then it's stapled on there, and you go open it up like a little notepad. Then I wanted to cover up the staples with some washi tape. So I haven't used this on these notepads yet. I'm going to use this little like fabric tape that is Tim Holtz as well, and see how that works on there. And mainly I do this, it adds a little bit of decoration to the pad, but also covers up those staples too. You can just leave the staples if you want it to be more plain as well. So just line that up on there, and then bend it around to the back. And it's, yeah, close enough to that there. It's not quite perfect, but that's okay. It's a little scrappy pad. It doesn't have to be perfect. So then I just trim that part. So then you have this nice little notepad that you can stick in a journal, and a lot of times I'll kind of bend these back like that too so that it's easy to open. So that's the first one there. Then we'll make one out of this scrapbook paper here, scrapbook paper, scraps from something else I made. And I want to see, let's see, which way do I want this to go? Kind of like this side. So we'll make this the top part here of the little notepad. You can spread these out a little farther. They don't have to be quite so close together. Yeah, and then this is a pretty neutral paper here, so I might try this again on there. And I have a bunch of washi tape here too that I'll probably use on one of them. So I can use that one, or this one. I do have some different washies here too. So I think I will try the fabric tape though. The brighter colors kind of contrast with the grays. So I really like doing this Ready Set Stash collaboration. It has encouraged me to try some new things, but to also stock up on making some things that are good to have in your stash. So you can just pull them out when you make a journal, and they're there, ready to go. I think I'm going to turn it around this way and make this the cover. I guess it doesn't matter. I didn't put that evenly on there. There we go. So yeah, then we have this little notepad here, or it can go this way. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so then I did a long skinny one. So I had this blue notebook paper I had trimmed down for some signatures. And then for this one, the other two, these were two separate pieces of cardstock that were the same size, and I just put them together. This one is actually a piece of cardstock that was a scrap that I just folded in half. So, but I'm still going to make it the same way. Kind of do that. And put it in there. This one just needs a couple staples. And I try and line up the staples as best I can, so then when you open it, it will kind of bend evenly like that. And this one, I think I will look for some washi. Let's see what colors we have here. And I like to use the bigger washi like this so that there's room to bend around the top. If it's thinner like this, there's just not going to be enough. It's not going to be wide enough. So I think this one might look good on it. It's got some similar flowers there. And I just kind of make sure that I go over the staples. Oops. This fabric washi sticking to it. And then over the back staples there. And I did pull off a little too much there, so trim it. Yeah, so that looks cute. Very simple idea, and it uses up a lot of these scraps that I have laying around. So same thing here. This is a little square one that I made, and this piece I just folded in half and then cut these little blue pieces of paper down. And the nice thing about making these all different sizes is when you have different size pockets in your journals, then you can find one that fits just right. Or they can even be little notebooks if you want to put them in your purse or something. I think I have some blue. Let's see. You can try this one. These little tickets. I have a lot of washi tape, but when I go to find something I want, sometimes I just can't find it. I'm gonna try the polka dots, see how that looks. Yeah, there we go. It's cute. Then we'll make one more and I'll show you some others that I made. So yeah, isn't that cute? Or you can do it this way if you want to write on the lines. So very cute little notepad. Okay, and then this is pretty much the same thing here with the blue papers in it, and then this piece of cardstock folded in half. So just take my little Tim Holtz mini staples here. And let's see, what do I want to do for this one? I think we'll use this washi. Love this one, it's so pretty. You could even do like a bright contrasting color too, make it kind of stand out. So yeah, that one turned out cute too. Okay, so now I'm going to move all my washis out of the way so I can show you some of the others that I made. All these little pieces of washi sticking to my fingers. That is the bad part about using it. Okay, so these are the ones I just made. And then I'll show you some others that I recently made. So I have a whole lot of, I'll show you this like bias tape, kind of like this, you know, that's already ironed and folded. And I never know what to do with it. So I thought, well, why don't we try that on these little mini notebooks? So what I did on this one is I glued down the bias tape. Because of the way it's folded, you could kind of see the difference in color between the two folds. So then I took some rickrack and just glued the rickrack down over it. So it turned out to be a really cute little notepad. And this one too, you could decorate it, put a little something on the front there. This one has that black bias tape on it there too. And this one had some scraps of old ledger paper that I had cut down for a journal. This one is a scrap of wallpaper. Put some old notebook paper in there, and I did the same thing there. And then I thought this turned out really cute too with the colors. So again, just some old scrapbook paper and scraps. And then that's that bias tape with the rickrack over it. And these also did the same thing there. And this one here, I had some gray rickrack in my stash that I hadn't even used yet. And then I started, because this was a lengthier process, gluing all that down, waiting for it to dry, then gluing this down on top of it. So then I was like, well, I'll try some washi. So then I started using some of my washi to make these little ones. And it's kind of a good opportunity to use some of the washi that I don't often use. Thought that turned out cute with the little butterfly washi on there. And then this one here. This one I didn't care for quite as much, and this washi isn't really sticking well. So I'm gonna try, I think, a different kind of washi up there. Put some glue on the washi. This one is this washi that has, let's see if I can find it here. It has these little tickets on it. It's really cute. Can't seem to find it, but you can kind of see there that, oh, and that needs a little glue too. Some of the washi doesn't stick as well, so I'm gonna glue that one a little bit. This one has little butterflies on it. And this one here has this like music washi. This is the polka dot again. This here was the wallpaper. And so when I put the washi over it, the butterflies didn't really show up too well on this. It was not wide enough, so then I put some more pink washi there. This, I used a scrap of scrapbook paper, coordinating scrapbook paper, and just glued that over the top. And the same with these as well. You can see cutoffs of ledger paper that I had used in one of my journals. So yeah, thank you for joining me today in my little quick tutorial here of how I make these little notepads. And please do join Meg at Chasing Retro in her collaboration, the Ready Set Stash collaboration. It is a lot of fun, and there really aren't many rules to it. You just try some of the things that she has on her list, and show a little video of what you made, and yeah, join us in the fun. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please click like, and if you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.